guys. Why do I most often do highlights without any toning whatsoever? In short, I just genuinely don't really see the significant point in performing any toning at all. It's not as simple an answer as it might seem at first glance. First of all, my meticulously finished highlights already possess the precise shade that perfectly suits the client's unique color type. So it's not just a simple, straightforward bleaching of individual strands, but rather the intricate creation of a very special bleaching mixture with the absolutely correct level of depth and the ideal blonde shade. It's quite possible, and indeed common, that you might only work with a mere couple of products for highlighting, specifically bleaching powder and a developer. Most bleaching powders are, by their very nature, only truly capable of effectively lightening the hair. In that case, you'll end up with basic lightening without any neutralization. Of course, you'll have to tone such highlights, but I use several different shades of bleach tones that can be added to the mixture, powder plus developer. This controls the lightening process and immediately neutralizes and creates the desired shade. These are quite long-lasting pigments during the time the client wears the color. And most importantly, these pigments are able to remain in the bleaching mixture. Almost all regular pigments from permanent and other dyes are destroyed by the bleaching mixture, even the very dark ones. But the pigments in bleach tones are not. They work together with the lightening process on both natural and previously colored hair. Where did they come from, and how do they differ from regular pigments in terms of chemical composition? As for how they differ, I honestly can't say. Every company that produces such pigment additives keeps this information secret. But as for where they came from, you can probably guess that yourself. It's quite possible that you have powders in your arsenal that, in addition to lightening, also neutralize the underlying tone. This neutralizing function is exactly what these special pigments perform. They've been separated into their own line, and now we can use them for highlighting in whatever individual concentration we need. They're not suitable for total blonde, since they can't be used in contact with the scalp. They can cause an allergic reaction and produce an unexpectedly intense color result on the delicate root keratin area. Of course, if you want, you can take the risk. But I've already tried it and decided against using bleach tone that way. In BlondMe by Schwarzkopf Professional, which I work with, I've chosen 3 bleach tones for myself. This is the pink one from the old series. I search for it on all the websites and buy up any remaining stock I can find. The pink bleach tone allows you to achieve a not too light, roughly level 10 to 15 beige blonde. After all, sometimes a client doesn't want contrast or super light highlights, and hardly anyone wants to wear yellow hair. The pink bleach tone neutralizes the lightening base and gives a shade close to the 14th direction, a cool beige. No dye, whether lightening or hybrid, provides this kind of lightening in this particular shade, and unlike the mentioned dyes, it doesn't wash out. The color stays within a decent range until the next visit, 2 to 3 months. Violet and ash are bleach tones from the new BlondMe series. In total, there are 3 possible shades: violet, ash, and matte. Violet, a purple pigment, is used on a light base of level 7 or 8. Ash, which can also be called gray, is for a medium base of level 7 or 6. Matte, a green shade, is for the remaining darker bases. I didn't make a mistake mentioning level 7 twice. It's very tricky. It can lighten easily, or it might not lighten well at all. It requires an individual approach in every case. From the new bleach tones, I use violet and ash for the coldest possible result. The beauty of these new bleach tones is that they require very little product. With the old ones, you had to add about 15 grams per 1 scoop of powder, but with the new ones, just 3 to 5 grams. That's my colorist's secret for highlighting without toning. Of course, you can mention root zone toning to achieve a gradient or root area highlights. But to be honest, this question has never really bothered me because I do highlighting, micro-highlighting, using my own signature reverse hand technique. And with this technique, you get a smooth start to each strand in just 1 step.